What's up, YouTube?
Hi everyone, we are the Coldenins.
Welcome to Mark and Sarah's myth busting episode. So what we have done here, we have found 10 myths that is very common, and many of them we have believed our whole life to be true, but it isn't. So we have found 10 of them, myths that are regularly common, and we are going to take a look at them one at a time, and we'll be busting these myths. Okay, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Are you ready, guys? If you're ready, smash the like button and press the subscribe button. We're gonna go back and forth, so okay, let's go. Number 1, bulls get angry when they see the color red. So that's a very common thing we have heard through our lives.
Is that a myth?
That's a myth.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the bullfighting, you know.
Yeah.
When they have this red flag and do ole.
Yeah. That's not really true.
Really?
So, according to the American Science Guide, bulls, like other cattle, are red-green colorblind.
Oh.
What actually triggers the bull's anger is the movement of the cape. Did you know that, guys?
That makes sense though.
That makes sense.
Because they do this like kind of aggressive.
Yeah, it's just the movement, you know, so
Yeah.
that they get angry. It's not the color red.
So why do they have it in
I
red?
don't know. The cape could be like purple or something. It doesn't matter.
Oh wow. Actually guys, I don't know any of these because you picked everyone.
Yeah, I'll pick them all.
So this is gonna be a surprise for me
Yeah.
too. Okay, myth number 2. Goldfish only have a 3-second memory.
I have heard that they have short memory. I didn't
Yeah.
heard like 3 seconds, but maybe, you know.
So their memory lasts for longer than 3 seconds.
Yeah, you know, because you have heard before, like people who have short memory, they say, oh, I have goldfish memory or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some research indicates that the goldfish could have a memory of up to 5 months.
Oh.
So they can remember something for like a half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not short.
No.
I don't even remember something I did last week.
Yeah, that's more than some people, yeah.
Wow. Poor animals.
Yeah.
They get accused of that.
Alright, let's jump to number 3. We only use 10% of our brain. Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a myth.
So how much do we use?
We actually use our whole brain.
Really?
Yeah. So there's some American scientist, Barry Gordon, says the humans use virtually every part of the brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. And for more misconceptions, we can blame the movies. They have lied to us that we only use 10% of our brain.
I haven't really thought that much into that.
I've heard it many times, you know.
I haven't really.
So you always thought like, damn, we only use 10% of our brain. What if we used our whole brain? What if...
Yeah.
This shit just make people stupider than they are, you know?
Didn't we see a movie a couple months ago?
Yeah, you mean Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy, I think.
Yeah, but there's also, what is it called? The guy who take the pill and get 100% access to his brain.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So, myth number 4. You need to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. So that's a myth.
Yes.
We don't need that much water.
No. They regularly say 2 liters a day.
Is that a myth?
Yeah.
What? According to the Mayo Clinic, the amount of water you need daily depends on several different factors, like your overall health, your activity levels, and where you live. Huh.
Yeah.
Some people are more hydrated than others, and maybe some people need more.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If someone is working a physical job, you know,
Yeah.
on the feet or running or carrying heavy all day, he needs more water.
Yeah.
It's common sense.
So maybe you need like 5 glasses a day, and I might need 10.
Yeah, but maybe the opposite, because I need more
Yeah.
water.
But hypothetically.
Yeah, how better? If you sit by the computer and work the whole day, you don't need 8 good. No.
Yeah, but if you
don't need to
exercise and like move.
If you work with constructions maybe and carrying heavy all day,
Yeah.
you burn a lot of calories. You lose water, so it's common sense. Actually.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, next myth.
Myth number 5. Dogs only see in black and white.
What?
Did you know that? No?
No!
That's a myth.
That's a myth?
Yeah.
Bailey, do you see me in color, babe? Oh my god.
They don't see all of the colors that we see, but they can actually distinguish between colors.
What?
So yeah, I think I read somewhere before that they don't see all colors we see. But they see in colors. We have been thinking our whole life that they see black and white.
Did you guys know that?
That's a horrible black and white.
Yeah. Okay, so my dog can see me perfectly fine.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, myth number 6. Touching a toad will give you warts.
Yeah, have you heard that before?
Yeah,
I
so
have
it's not
also.
true.
It's not true.
What?
But I remember when I was a kid, we were out in the woods at some guy's farm or something, and in the woods there was a whole bunch of toads, you know, baby toads like this, and I picked all of them up, you know, in my hand. I don't know if later on I remember I got these words, but I don't remember if it was directly after or something.
They say some people can think that because the secretions of the toads can irritate your skin, and actual warts can only be caused by human viruses. So, not by animals?
No.
Wow. But I have a memory that I know someone that got warts from toads.
Yeah, I also believe that I got them from them.
Yeah, so it's not from them.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it irritates the skin somehow, and then you get a virus that your body responds to and get the worse.
Yeah,
I don't know, so maybe it's not...
Or maybe it was just a rash. I don't know. Wow, I'm learning stuff today.
But I still won't touch a toad like that.
They're cute. If I saw one now, I would touch it. I know I wouldn't get worse.
Yeah. Myth number 7. If you touch a baby bird with your bare hands, its mother will reject it. Have you heard that before?
No, I haven't heard it, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I have heard it.
You have?
Yeah. If you touch baby birds or ducks, you know, something, the mother will reject it.
But it's not true.
No, it's a myth. So
I wouldn't believe that's true, even if I got told that.
Yeah.
It sounds weird. Number 8. Bats are blind.
So that we have heard before.
Yeah.
Many times, that they don't see.
And it's also because they act like they're blind, because they're flying so wild, and I don't know, they can fly into you. So you think that they're blind even more.
Yeah.
But apparently they're not, but they can see.
A former executive director for the Organization for Bat Conservation told National Geographic bats can see 3 times better than humans. So jokes are on us.
Yeah, jokes definitely on the human.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's move on to myth number 9. Shaving your hair makes it grow back thicker.
What? How is that a myth though? Because when you shave like your legs, the hair that grows out isn't it thicker?
No, it says shaving your hair doesn't make it change in color, rate of growth or thickness, says the Mayo Clinic. All it does is give the hair a blunt tip, which might feel more coarse as it grows out.
It's an illusion, basically.
But while it might appear more noticeable or thicker during this time, it isn't in reality. So it's like it seems like it's thicker or broader now. So that's maybe where the myth comes from, you know, when they're shaving and it's look thicker, they think, oh shit.
Yeah.
Don't shave, you know.
But it's also this, I don't know if this is a myth, but if you shave your body, it grows out more hair. Is that a myth too? That's not really the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Because when I was a kid, you know, I started to get the mustache like really early, like 13 or something. And, you know, black. And I wanted to shave it. And my father said, no, have it as long as you can. Because when you start to shave, it will come faster and faster and more, you know.
Yeah. The last myth. It's safe to eat food that's been on the floor for 5 seconds or less.
The 5-second rule.
The 5-second rule is not applying.
It's a myth.
It's a myth.
Yes. When you drop it, it's gone.
Yeah, but that's not really a myth, I
No.
would say. I would say just a funny thing you say when you drop something.
Yeah, but people,
People
live by
up
that
to
rule.
that,
Yeah. Like they drop something. Oh, pick it up.
Have you done that?
Yeah, I have done it. Actually, this myth I found out a couple of years back. I knew that it was fake.
Yeah.
So after that, I didn't care if I drop it now or pick it up an hour later. It's the same thing. You have
Yeah.
dropped it, and it's the place you dropped it. Dirt or hair or shit on the floor. You will pick it up. It don't matter if it's now or if it's 5 hours later.
That's what I'm thinking. I have never thought that. Oh, it's okay because it haven't been 5 seconds.
Yeah.
For me, it's been still on the floor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's it.
I wouldn't know. Okay.
Yeah, that was the last one.
That was the last one. It was very interesting. I definitely learned something.
Yeah, me too. It was
Yeah,
fun.
It was fun. I can't believe that my dog can see us in color.
You didn't know that?
No.
He's 12 and a half years old. You thought he was colorblind.
All this time and he can see us?
All this time you thought he saw only black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, black and white.
But that's good.
Life isn't all black and white. It's all the colors, rainbow colors.
I hope you guys also learned something today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet.
Press the bell button so you get notifications every time we upload. We see you guys in the next myth busting episode. Sponsored by Discovery Channel.
National Geographic.
National Geographic.